Yoga problems. Oh, I got them. I got them today. My yogi friends and fans across the land, the tens of loyal listeners to the Raff's Brain Podcast. Welcome back, my friends, to the chilly, frigid February. It's Groundhog Day. Happy Groundhog Day. I have a feeling that old Puxatawny Phil is going to see his shadow. Is that how it works? If he sees his shadow, he goes back, he gets scared, he's a scaredy cat. And then he goes back into the hole for 6 more weeks of winter. Well, I don't know how that whole thing emerged. Someone needs to do some deep dive on that. Where did that come from? What a strange legend. Why do we affix ourselves to these stories? So many stories govern humanity. It's a fascinating thing. Listen, I want to talk about the end of class today because there was nothing quite like it. This is, I'm hesitant to say a first because I've been doing hot yoga for 10 years. You would expect to see something akin to this, but this was really unusual, dude. Really unusual. And it was the audio soundtrack to close out the class in Savasana was a dissonant, loud, humming, I don't know what to call it, what's the word when it's not really working out? It's dissonant. It was rattling the walls, dude. Come on, you can do this. You got it, little car. See, we're driving down the street here, and there's so much snow. You got one lane, but you got 2 lanes of traffic. It's a long story. Bottom line is, as the big truck I'm driving around, I gotta be gracious and let the little guys through. But dude, this closing soundtrack today, it was almost like a Christopher Nolan vibe. It was dissonant, it was loud, it was penetrating my eardrums and rattling my consciousness and brain to infinity. I'd never experienced something like that in Savasana before. It wasn't, I would say, pleasant. I wouldn't call it pleasant. That's not a word I would use to describe what I experienced in class today. Nevertheless, it was an experience, I guess. I'm glad that I endured it. I'm not sure that it furthered my Savasana journey. Does anybody else out there go on Savasana journeys? Like, when you're in Savasana, it's the end of your vibe. You're just like, in most cases for me, extremely exhausted and taxed. So your body's recovering. You're in a very chill, prone position on your back. And it's very comfortable and cozy and relaxing. And then your mind just starts to wander and go adrift. Your third eye starts to open up. You're in some other planet. I mean, I don't know about you guys. I dig it. That's about as close as I get to existential experience or whatever. Is that what we call it? I don't even know. Oh, well, fascinating. There were a lot of people in class today. That was like for a Monday 6 a.m. class. It had about 10 people in it. That's a lot. People might be just still living off the New Year's resolutions. There's a new vibe that started, a new challenge. 10, 20, 30. How many classes can you do in a month? I was thinking about signing up for 20. I know I could do that. I could hit the mark, but regrettably, I can't be here as much. I'm gonna have to travel some this month. Ugh. I have to travel some, and it would prevent me from hitting even the 20. Definitely the 30. Probably the 20. But I signed up for the 10, so I'm going to hit 10 sessions Come hell or high water. That's a funny phrase. Who came up with that phrase? Hell or high water. I mean, hell or high water. I think I'd prefer high water, because high water can go down. Hell is permanent, right? Like, it's not a really good... You're trying to present to those options to me as though it's a difficult choice. In fact, I think it's a pretty easy choice. I think most people would take the high water. Hell or high water. Do you think it's the alliteration that makes that an interesting phrase? Someone was like, we gotta come up with this H and H. Hell or high water. And how is that phrase used? It's like, it's actually a great question. I probably am misusing it. I probably don't even know what the origin is and how it should be applied in the context of communication. Something, 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 come hell or high water. And I think what that means is it's bound to happen. It has to happen. Something must occur. Come hell or high water. I got an interesting situation here. The mailman's out early today. The mailman is out early today, delivering some packages. That's something right there. You don't see that every day. I can't get by. Can you see that I can't get by? My house is right up the street, but I can't get by. Ow! I can't get by. What's going on? I'm just waiting for the mailman to come back to his car so I can get to my driveway and go inside and take a shower and get dressed and brush my teeth. You brush your teeth before or after you get dressed? I brush my teeth during the shower typically. I know that's a little, what's it called? Unorthodox. Here's the thing, here's the thought. When you wash your hands, do you use hot water or cold water or warm water? Probably use hot water. This guy can't get through. Can't get through. Just wait a sec, bro. This is gonna be interesting. Now we got cars coming both ways. I'm not sure this is exactly gonna work. Okay, maybe we can pull up in here. Okay, it worked. Somehow I navigated that thorny pass. Oh, what I wanted to get you with was, I feel as though brushing one's teeth with, oh shit, where the, oh, okay. All right, I gotta go. Namaste, mofos.